Hello and welcome to the Security Plus Review Questions video series. The goal of this series is to help anyone preparing for the Security Plus certification exams increase their knowledge and confidence so you can pass the exam on your very first try. I am Seolito Rodriguez. The CompTIA Security Plus certification exam it's composed of five knowledge domain. So these are the skills that you will learn. Domain one is general security concepts. Domain two, threats, vulnerabilities, and mitigations. Domain three, security architecture. Four, security operations. And five, security program management and oversight. We will have questions from each of these domains, plenty of questions. Now, the questions are not in any specific order. So this video series is intended for those of you who either have experience already, who do not need to go to a boot camp or any class and waste time with stuff that you already know, or someone who maybe have taken a Security Plus exam and just need to review questions that may appear in the exam. So again, if you don't have any knowledge if you're not an IT professional or a cybersecurity professional, if you come from another industry and you want to take a Security Plus certification exam, so maybe this video is not for you. So this is for someone who either have some experience or someone who has book knowledge about cybersecurity that wants to prepare for this certification exam. Question 11. Several employees received a fraudulent text message from someone claiming to be the chief executive officer or CEO. The message stated, I'm in an airport right now with no access to email. I need you to buy gift cards for employee recognition awards. Please send the gift cards to the following email address. Which of the following are the best responses to this situation? Choose two. A, cancel current employee recognition gift cards. B, add a mission exercise to the annual company training. C, issue a general email warning to the company. D, have the CEO change phone numbers. E, conduct a forensic investigation on the CEO's phone. Or F, implement mobile device management. The best response to the described as mission or SMS phishing attack are B, add a mission exercise to the annual company training, and C, issue a general email warning to the company. So by adding a mission exercise, this will help raise employees' awareness and better prepares them to identify similar attacks in the future. It also ensures everyone in the organization is informed about the fraudulent message, reducing the chance of others falling to it when in option C, you issue a general email warning to the company. The other options are not the right choice because A may not address the root of the issue. D is reactive and unnecessary unless the CEO's number was actually compromised. E is not relevant unless the CEO's device was the source of the messages. And F is a good general practice but not the most immediate or specific response to this incident. Question 12. A company is required to use certified hardware when building networks. Which of the following best addresses the risks associated with producing counterfeit hardware? A thorough analysis of the supply chain. B, a legally enforceable corporate acquisition policy. C, a right to audit clause in vendor contracts and SOWs. Or D, an in-depth penetration test of all suppliers and vendors. The correct answer here is a thorough analysis of the supply chain. A thorough supply chain analysis helps identify and mitigate risks associated with counterfeit hardware by ensuring that all components and suppliers are legitimate, certified, and trustworthy. This is a proactive approach to securing hardware authenticity and integrity from procurement through deployment. The other options are incorrect because B supports governance but doesn't directly address counterfeit detection. C is useful for accountability, but it is reactive. And D, penetration testing is focused on cybersecurity, not supply chain verification. Question 13. Which of the following provides the details about the terms of a test with a third-party penetration tester? A, rules of engagement. B, supply chain analysis. C, right to audit clause. Or D, due diligence. The correct answer here is A, rules of engagement, which defines the scope, the limits, and the terms of a third-party penetration test. B is incorrect because supply chain analysis focuses on vendor and hardware risk, not test terms. C is incorrect because the right to audit clause allows audits, but not specific to penetration testing. And D is incorrect because due diligence is a general risk management concept, and it's not detailed test conditions like in this case. Question 14. A penetration tester begins an engagement by performing port and service scans against the client environment according to the rules of engagement. Which of the following reconnaissance types is the tester performing? A, active. B, passive. C, defensive. Or D, offensive. The correct answer is A, active. Port and service scans interact with the target, making it active reconnaissance. B is incorrect because passive observes without direct interaction. For example, using public sources, like going to the web page of the company, or going through Google, or going through social media. C is incorrect because defensive it's related to protecting systems, not gathering information. And D is incorrect because offensive is a broader term for attacking actions, not specific to reconnaissance. Question 15. Which of the following is required for an organization to properly manage its uh, restore process in the event of a system failure? A, IRP, B, DRP, C, RPO, or D, SDLC? The correct answer here is B, Disaster Recovery Plan, or DRP, which outlines how to restore systems and data after a failure to ensure business continuity. A is incorrect because Incident Response Plan, or IRP, focuses on detecting and responding to security incidents, not restoring systems. C is incorrect because the recovery point objective, or RPO, defines acceptable data loss in time. For example, 15 minutes of data loss, but not the process to restore systems. And D is incorrect because software development lifecycle, or SDLC, is concerned with building and maintaining software, not recovery from system failures. Question 16. Which of the following vulnerabilities is associated with installing software outside of a manufacturer's approved software repository? A, jailbreaking, B, memory injection, C, resource reuse, or D, side loading? The correct answer here is D, side loading, which refers to installing apps from unofficial sources, which can introduce malicious or unverified software. A is incorrect because jailbreaking modifies device restrictions but isn't inherently about software installation outside a repository. Now, of course, when somebody jailbreak an iPhone, most of the time the goal is to be able to install software out of the Apple App Store, for example. B is incorrect because memory injection is a type of exploit that alters memory, and it's not tied to software installation sources. And C is incorrect because resource reuse is a programming flaw and it's unrelated to how software is installed. Question 17. A security analyst is reviewing the following logs. So make sure you review these logs. And again, there are going to be many questions in which you have to review logs. So, and this is where sometimes having some experience, really helps. But anyway, so in this case, which of the following attacks is most likely occurring? A, password spraying. B, account forgery. C, pass the hash. Or D, brute force? The correct answer here is A, password spraying. A single common password, Spring 2023, is being tested across multiple usernames, which matches the pattern of password spraying. A is incorrect because account forgery involves creating fake accounts or impersonation, and it's not relevant here. C is incorrect because pass the hash uses stolen password hashes for authentication, not plain text passwords. And D is incorrect because brute force attempts many passwords against one account, which is not the case here. As a matter of fact, this is the opposite. So brute force is the opposite of password spraying. Question 18. An analyst is evaluating the implementation of zero trust principles within the data plane. Which of the following would be most relevant for the analyst to evaluate? A, secured zones, B, subject role, C, adaptive identity, or D, threat scope reduction? The correct answer here is B, subject role. In zero trust, access to data is tightly controlled based on the user's role, specifically within the data plane. And this is why one of the principles of zero trust is the least privilege, of basically you just give users and applications and any identity just the roles necessary to do their functions. A is incorrect because secure zones are more relevant to network segmentation and not directly tied to data access. C is incorrect because adaptive identity focuses on identity behavior over time, not data access per role. And D is incorrect because threat scope reduction, it's a goal of zero trust, but not a specific control for the data plane. Question 19. An engineer needs to find a solution that creates another layer of security by preventing unauthorized access to internal company resources. Which of the following would be the best solution? A, RDP server, B, jump server, C, proxy server, or D, hypervisor? The correct answer here is B, jump server, which acts as a secure intermediary between users and an internal systems, adding an extra layer of access control and preventing direct connections to critical resources. In many cases, it's also called a jump box. A is incorrect because RDP server provides remote access, but not an added security layer by itself. A proxy server, C, is incorrect because it controls web traffic, not internal access to company systems. And D, hypervisor, is incorrect because a hypervisor manages virtual machines and it's unrelated to access control for internal resources. Question 20. A company's web filter is configured to scan the URL for strings and deny access when matches are found. Which of the following search strings should an analyst employ to prohibit access to non-encrypted websites? A, encryption equals off. B, HTTP. C, www.asterisk.com, or D, column 443. The correct answer here is B, HTTP, which is a non-encrypted for non-encrypted websites, right? That's what they use, HTTP, not HTTPS. So blocking URLs, so starting with HTTP, effectively denies access to unencrypted sites. A is incorrect because encryption equals off is not a standard URL component and unlikely to be present. C, www.asterisk.com. It's overly broad and it matches both secure and insecure sites. And D, column 443 is port 443 and is used for encrypted or HTTPS traffic, which is the opposite of what's being blocked here. All right, this is the end of this session, and I want to ask a big favor of you. It takes a lot of time and preparation to create these sessions, so I would appreciate immensely if you were to like and especially to subscribe to my channel. I am producing this for free for you, but the idea is that I can generate enough viewers in the future so that this can pay by itself. So please subscribe to my channel, and also at the same time when I add content, which I will add regularly, you do not miss on the new content. Thank you.